challenging norms without alienating others in a world where tradition often clashes with progress. Challenging norms has become both a necessity and a delicate art form. Social activists and advocates strive to push boundaries while fostering understanding among diverse communities. The challenge lies not only in questioning established beliefs but also in doing so without creating division or hostility toward those who hold them. This balance requires thoughtful strategy, empathy, and a deep commitment to inclusive dialogue. The power of questioning established beliefs. Society functions under layers of deeply ingrained beliefs that shape our behaviors and expectations. These norms can range from gender roles to economic systems, influencing everything from personal relationships to global policies. Questioning these assumptions isn't merely about sparking debate, it's about uncovering truths that have long been buried beneath the weight of conformity. By examining societal structures critically, we open doors to innovation and justice. For instance, questioning traditional educational models might lead to reforms that better serve students with varied learning needs. It could mean rethinking standardized testing or integrating technology in ways that enhance rather than hinder access. Similarly, challenging the notion that success equates solely to financial gain allows room for alternative values such as community well-being and environmental sustainability to take precedence. Strategies for engaging diverse perspectives. Bridging divides requires more than passionate rhetoric, it demands intentional efforts to engage various viewpoints respectfully. Activists must listen actively and respond thoughtfully when addressing opposing opinions. Cultivating spaces where people feel safe to voice their concerns helps build trust between different groups. This approach ensures that challenges to existing norms are perceived as invitations for growth rather than confrontations. Host dialogues that encourage mutual respect and shared goals. Foster environments free from judgment or criticism. Involve individuals from all backgrounds in decision-making processes by prioritizing inclusivity at every stage. Movements aiming to disrupt harmful patterns benefit immensely from broadened support bases across society's spectrum. A practical example includes grassroots organizations working against systemic racism by involving affected communities directly in policy discussions. Such inclusion transforms abstract ideals into tangible actions grounded in lived experiences. Navigating resistance through empathy. Resistance often stems from fear of losing identity, status, or stability. Understanding this emotional landscape enables effective communication strategies aimed at reducing defensiveness. Educational campaigns that highlight common ground instead of emphasizing differences prove particularly powerful tools during periods marked by heightened tensions around controversial issues. When discussing topics sensitive to certain demographics, framing arguments through relatable narratives enhances receptivity towards new ideas being proposed. Moreover, acknowledging past wrongdoings openly fosters accountability, which strengthens credibility whenever advocating change becomes necessary. Building coalitions across ideological lines. Creating successful coalitions involves identifying overlapping interests despite ideological disparities. Common objectives related to human rights offer fertile ground for uniting disparate factions under shared missions. Coalition building emphasizes collaboration over competition, an essential mindset shift required when tackling complex problems facing contemporary societies today. Maintaining transparency regarding each partner organization's stance prevents misunderstandings later down the line once collective action commences. These principles were exemplified during climate change advocacy efforts worldwide, where varied stakeholders joined forces despite differing views on how best achieve ecological preservation targets. Measuring impact beyond traditional metrics. Assessing effectiveness beyond conventional measures necessitates adopting novel evaluation frameworks capable of capturing nuanced changes occurring within target populations due to challenged normative constructs. Data collection methodologies focusing on qualitative feedback alongside quantitative outcomes provide richer insights useful in forming future initiatives directed towards continued transformational journeys undertaken collectively. Digital platforms now allow real-time monitoring of public sentiment shifts concerning contested subjects. A valuable asset when gauging response rates post-intervention campaigns designed specifically to provoke critical reconsideration of entrenched perspectives held dearly by many. Such metrics help determine whether initial engagements actually led meaningful behavioral modifications, indicating genuine acceptance of evolving norms introduced through innovative outreach programs developed carefully considering cultural contexts beforehand. Celebrating progress while remaining vigilant, recognizing achievements made along path, reshaping attitudes plays crucial role maintaining momentum behind sustained efforts, pursuing lasting societal evolution through deliberate engagement tactics focused, continuously improving interpersonal dynamics, facilitating peaceful transitions away outdated conventions deemed obsolete. Public acknowledgement victories achieved thus far reinforces sense purpose, motivating further participation, ensuring broader segments populace remain invested. Ongoing transformations happening gradually yet substantially, shifting landscapes previously dominated rigidly fixed notions regarded immutable realities. However, vigilance remains paramount even amidst celebration successes because complacency risks reversing hard-won gains, threatening undermine foundational work accomplished hitherto through persistent dedication, promoting equity, fairness everywhere possible regardless circumstances. Encountered daily life experiences shaped largely inherited traditions practiced unquestioningly generations prior. Vigilance manifests itself regularly scheduled evaluations, performance indicators set initially upon launching any campaign meant disrupting stagnancy rooted firmly within institutionalized practices, resistant alteration absent compelling reasons, compelling reform otherwise unthinkable. Conclusion: effectively navigating terrain fraught, tension arising, inevitable friction accompanies endeavor, dismantling oppressive standards perpetuated ceaselessly through continuous repetition until they acquire aura unchallengeable authority deserves attention, serious consideration given scale, impact, potential exerted widespread societal levels. To truly effect change that resonates across communities, it is vital to adopt multifaceted approaches combining education, coalition building, strategic communications, and empathetic listening, all aligned towards achieving inclusive progress, devoid alienation feelings frequently accompanying disruptive innovations threatening destabilize familiar order.